Welcome back to Daily Discussion. So I was watching a video from Ty Lopez the other day, and he was talking about problems and how he was talking to a mentor, and the mentor told him that when you have this problem, you think maybe, say, for instance, you don't think you're gonna be able to make it another month in this new endeavor you're doing. He said to kick the problem down the road one more day and just shrink the problem to just seeing if you can do it just one more time. Now, this concept can be used in multiple ways though, because as you start doing that, you start kicking the problem down one more day and saying, okay, well, if I can just make it one more day, we'll see what happens. And then just continuously do that. That's kind of a little bit of a habit thing too, but at the end of the day, we can reframe that and call it telescope to microscope goals. Now, what that is, you have this big long-term goal and then you break it down into smaller kind of individualized daily goals even. So you can start checking things off slower, or I should say faster, so that as you get towards that bigger goal, you actually know every single day you're working towards it, and this is how you're building this, maybe the foundation or whatever. So maybe some of that outside view of what's going on isn't being seen, but you know you're making progress towards that goal because you're putting in that daily work. Now, I used this same concept when I was underway in the Navy. So we would have these long deployments, and you know, if you check off the months, you're like, well, 1 month, 2 month, 3 month, 4 month, that's a long time to check those months off. So we would do multiple calendars. So you'd have a monthly calendar, you'd have a weekly calendar, and then you have a daily calendar. I know that sounds kind of weird, but you count them. So you say, like, I have 300 days, or I have, whatever, 4 months, or this many weeks. And each day you can check off it less, so that number goes down a lot faster. And then the weeks go down faster than the months even, but slower than the days. And then the months go down the slowest. But either way, you've got these 3 calendars going and you're ticking things off slowly but surely. And you see you're making progress towards that goal, so that time frame comes up a lot faster, and it seems like it gets there significantly faster because you have these smaller things you're checking off, each day, by waiting 1 month and make a check mark. So hopefully that helps somebody else. And like I said, if you ever want to have a discussion and talk about this more, reach out. Let's have a conversation.